everyone, today I am here to present to you a review of A Little Something Different. Yes, it is a little something different. It really is. It's a really great novel. And what better way to introduce it than to read the back of the book. It says Leah and Gabe are in the same creative writing class. They get the same pop culture references, order the same Chinese food, and hang out in the same places. Unfortunately, Leah is a little aloof. Gabe is shy, and it looks like they are never going to work out. Of course, we know they do, right? It's a love story. It's a great love story, and it's in a pink cover that looks just adorable. That absolutely has to have a good ending. At least that's what I thought. Okay, moving on. But something is happening between them, and everyone can see it. Their creative writing teacher pushes them together. The barista at the local Starbucks watches their relationship like a TV series. The bus driver tells his wife about them. The waitress at the diner automatically seats them together. Even the squirrel who lives in the college greens believes Leah and Gabe are meant to be together. Fall in love with falling in love in this irresistibly romantic, completely original novel. Isn't this a beautiful cover? It is designed by Anna Booth. And Anna Booth, you totally took my breath away with the cover, and Sandy Hall, who is the author, totally stole my heart with the way that she put together all the characters' stories and developed the love story. I was really blown away by how well it was all interconnected. At first I was skeptical. 14 viewpoints, one love story. Really? Can that really come to be a really great love story? Or not like, you know, Romeo and Juliet great, but can it be a cohesive love story from 14 viewpoints, and will I really enjoy it? And the answer was yes. I really love this story. So with 14 viewpoints, it's hard not to talk about each character or the characters within the story. Today I want to just talk about a few of them which really stood out to me and why. So to begin, the off-the-cuff characters such as a bench, which is noted in the back of the book, and the squirrel. Of course, whenever there's a squirrel as a character, you know that's going to be a big hit. At least it was for me. The squirrel is just so cute and so random, like a squirrel, right? It's like, oh, there's a bird and there's a plane and there's a girl, and she might have acorns or food or breadcrumbs or something, and I just thought that was so cute. Oh, I always looked forward to the squirrel. And then there's also a bench. A bench. How can a bench be relevant to a love story? Well, on a bench you sit down, and a bench then envelops your butt. And so this bench has fixation for understanding a person through their butt. Yeah, it's a gift. It's awesome. It's so cool that he knows who's good and who isn't. At least he knew that Gabe was Gabe and that Leah was Leah, and he really enjoyed their butts. So those two characters were really cute. Now, not all the characters were as off the cuff. There was one that was really memorable to me, and that was the bus driver. The bus driver, as noted, he talks about his wife a lot, and I just loved that. I think I should just read you a passage. Look at these two, all alone, off alone, walking alone. I wish they could just be together. No one so young should be so alone all the time. And I suppose that they have friends in other places, and that I'm only seeing a sliver of their lives. But it seems to me, if they're moving in the same direction, why not move in the same direction together? I'm not talking about undying love, but I wish they would at least become friends. That wouldn't be too hard. I have to admit, they kind of, sort of remind me of me and my wife Margie back in the day. I can't put my finger on why exactly, but I was also a tall, gangly kid, so maybe that's the start. Makes me wish I was a matchmaker or knew some way to make them talk to each other. Maybe one day the bus will be really crowded and they'll be standing next to each other, and I'll stop short and she could fall into his arms. Oh, that's such a cute idea. I'm obviously getting sappy in my old age. Oh, that is so cute, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, that's just one story. Now, there's always, you know, antagonists or people that create a little friction, and honestly, I didn't dislike any of them. none of the characters were really annoying to me, and there's always one that's annoying, but in this case, I felt like even Hillary, who was supposed to be the adversary to Leah with regard to getting Gabe's attention, was really cute. I mean, you know, I was just a girl with a crush. What's wrong with that? I was that girl many a time. I mean, when I met Ryan, and this is probably too personal, I hope he doesn't mind. I'll ask him before posting this. So when Ryan and I got together, I met him in class, which is another reason why I love this book. I too met Ryan in class, in my first finance class. And I thought that he had a thing for this girl, and he thought that I had a thing for my friend. Yeah, Hillary. I liked Hillary. But there was Victor, another classmate. A Victor. Yeah, there was a Victor character, a character whose name was Victor, whom I really related to. Victor always thought that they were annoying because they wouldn't talk to each other, yet they would always insist on sitting next to each other. And sometimes they would switch seats around. You know, I don't know if you guys experienced this when you went to college, but once like the third class came around, everybody had their assigned seatings, or at least quote-unquote assigned, because everybody just assumed the same seat class after class. But in the case of Leah and Gabe, they would always switch places, at least that's what I remember. They would switch places once or twice, and it really irritated Victor. And they switched it because they wanted to be close to one another, and just little things like that, mannerisms that they had, they expressed towards each other really annoyed him, because he just wanted it to be over with, for them to just, you know, become a couple already. And I thought, I understand where you're coming from. So that's that for the characters. Now, as far as the overall story, I think you've already gotten the gist. I really enjoyed the story. I do think that the story drags a little, but I think that's only because it's 14 different viewpoints. So those characters also have to develop into what becomes the end of the story. If you enjoyed my review, then please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you very soon. Bye!